Guys, I got a little M-Tech here. This is pinned up by Bill Clegg. It says it's a challenge lock, and a nice little letter with it that said he's really looking for a whip buy. So let's see if he's got it. He really, I do have a key, obviously. He really did not want me to lose that thing. Chain that right to the back of there with a big bolt. But anyway, let's go ahead and get it clamped up and see what kind of trickery Bill's put inside of here. All right, guys, attempt number one was a miserable failure, and I fumbled around. Most I got out of it was a fault set. So I'm going to try something a little bit different this time. I've already got a mark on there, so hopefully you'll see a deep set, fault set, which I got on the first attempt, but that was as far as I got. What I did discover is this thing's full of, I'm very confident, a lot of serrated stuff. And it's also got some sharp edges in there that really get caught up easily. So a lot of these guys that make these challenge locks assume I'm going to start with all the pins down. So I'm going to try something different this time. I'm going to basically let some of the pins, I hope, pick themselves. I'm going to use the back edge of my pick, and I'm going to push all the pins as high as I can get them. So let me put my tensioner in. I'm going to push them all the way up with no tension on there, and then I'm going to apply tension to kind of hold them. So almost all of them, except maybe the first pin, are now shoved all the way up, and I'm holding the tension on them. So what I'm going to do now is take any old rake, doesn't matter, slide it in there, and then just basically rake while I release tension on the tension wrench. And hopefully I can let those pins pick themselves. Doesn't seem to be working though. And that didn't work. All right, let's try this. Again, let's push everything up. And let me push one up this time too. All right, I think he's up. Now let's try the little raking trick. I do have a very slight offset there. I had a little more than that on the first attempt. All right, got nothing. All right, it was a good plan. All right, back to the medium hook. I'm going to go from this edge, and let's see what we got here. A bit of counter rotation there. That's pin 1. Okay, now we do have a fault set, and we have a really good fault set. All right, everything is now bound up. So what I'm going to do is find the lowest pin. I'm going to release that tension because I think we're caught on a very sharp edge, and you have to unlock it in order to get them to yield. Whoa, okay, that was not such a good thing. I lost that fault set. Okay, one is back down, and he's bound. Okay, counter rotation on one. Okay, we're back where we started, except now 4 is totally seized up. Everybody else seems springy. So I'm going to release tension and push 4 up. About to break my pick. And now we've lost it again. What a nasty lock. Okay, we got it back now. Let's find the springy one, or the set one. It feels like 3. All right, let's try that little trick again. Heard some come down. That was 3, 2, 1 is back down naturally. Okay, back with a fault set. Okay, now 4 is the binder. Double check. Yep. Okay, 3 is now the binder. Put that back in there, Bill. Two, 1's back down. Come on. Three's back down again. All right, let me check ones in the back. No, they're all springy. So we're back to 2 and 1 again. Come on. Okay, we got that fault set. What in the world? Let me skip by 3 because he's binding again. Check these guys in the back. Nope, it's 3. What in the heck? I'm getting no counter rotation, guys. No feedback. This core is totally bound up. So let's assume something is really high back there. So I'm going to take this guy and just see if I can, maybe there's a T-pin. Okay, pin 5 is definitely set. There we go. I have no idea, guys. It's got to be a T-pin. It's the only thing I can imagine. Only a 5-pinner. A lot of serrations, a lot of crunchiness. I hope the microphone picked a lot of that stuff up. Get the key untangled here. Whew. All right, let's try to see what Bill's got for us here. Okay, we do have a key. So let's make sure the key works. Let's go ahead and cut this dude off. 2 layers of shrink wrap. Looks like the first one just came right off of there. All right. Definitely the last one was cut real high. Excellent bitting on this thing. Let's go and lock it up. Come on. There we go. All right, it's working, but we're getting caught up a little bit, but it does work, so it's a valid lock, valid challenge lock. Awesome. All right, I'm going to take that key off of there. It's driving me crazy, and there'll be a lot of rattling around noise in the microphone. Let's just pop him off of there. All right. And naturally, the tailpiece is a non-standard tailpiece. But that's okay. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Man, come on. The edge on that thing's kind of rounded off. Oh, shot up there. Ah! Thought I screwed up there. When wouldn't be the first time. All right, we're not doing too bad. There's our T-pin, and there is some ugliness. Look at this. So it looks like pin 3 is going to be some kind of interlocking pin. Got that thing counterboard inside of there, and then number 1 is, looks like actually threaded, and a T-pin. And I can see it in number 5 as well, and number 2, and number 3. Everything looks to be threaded on here. Let's go ahead and dump it and take a look. T-pin. Serrated, looks like a piece of a screw. Number 3 is a homemade. I got a spool. He's the one that's counterboard on the back, though, so I think we got some more excitement to take a look at there. And number 5 also appears to be a screw. Everything in it is threaded, so I don't feel too bad. The only thing I wonder about, we got some grinding or some filing on the top, so maybe we got some weirdness. And I just noticed we have, let me grab my tweezers, a spring laying here. And I would be willing to bet that the spring came out of here. Yeah, that's where he came from. So I screwed up, but I recovered. How's that? Let's look upstairs. Very nice. A little serration on the top, followed by a spool. Homemade. And a, looks like a doubled up copper and a steel spring. Number 2. It looks like, well, it's just straight serrated. I was saying it looks like a screw, but I think that's the real serrated pin, just as the key pin was. It's a real serrated pin. Very nice, very sharp edges on him. And I know there's got to be one in there. And there he is, another doubled up spring. All right, number 3. Another homemade. We got a serration on the top. Come on, baby. Serration on the top. And this looks to be one of the chess pieces from the Sparrows Checkmate kit. And it wouldn't surprise me if the rest of these are the same thing. You guys are using these. Come on, man. I reviewed them. You can't use them against me. And we have a single, very fine spring. Go around and look for the rear. We'll take number 5 next. Oh, very sharp. And it looks like a bottle from another one of the Sparrows kits. No, that one might be homemade, guys. Got some sharp edges on the tip of that one. And the last, oh, get the spring out of there. I think all of these are from the Sparrows kit, guys. Wow, look at this. A wad, oh, come on, baby. A wad of springs from number 5. And the last one, number 4. Yeah, this is the Christmas tree. This is one of Sparrow's pins for sure. Come on. And a very small, very fine spring. So we had the real fine spring on 3 and 4, and we had doubled up springs on all of the rest. Inside of here, let's see what we got here if I can find a flashlight. Of course, it never had nothing inside of there. Completely stock body. But all the magic was inside of the core and in the pins themselves. Here's what we're looking at, guys. Again, I think all these are from the Sparrows advanced pin kits. I can't ID the parts. You know, these are the chess pieces. The double screws, I believe, are also part of that kit. Got a rook, and I don't even know what these guys are. Then I remember the Christmas tree, and then the wine bottle from the seasonal pins. Really nasty. I'm not surprised it took me, with those T-pins in there, I'm really not surprised it took me 2 attempts to get this, a 5-pinner, lowly 5-pinner open. Anyway, fellas, appreciate your time. Stay safe. Stay legal. Bill, thank you, sir, for the lock. Appreciate it.